Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace always in every way. The Lord be with you all. Second Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 16. From the dawn of mankind, there is probably nothing more sought after in this world at war than peace. Nations have fought bitter wars for the sake of peace, and lives have been lost in vain pursuit after peace. But the peace that is offered by this world system is a false, fragile, imperfect pseudo peace that leaves in its wake a hungry heart and a disappointed soul. It was the shed blood of the Holy Lamb of God who was sent by the Father so that fallen man could have peace with God. God purposed that through the intervention of the Son, all things should be completely reconciled back to Himself. It was Jesus, the incarnate Son of God, who knocked down the middle wall of partition between God and man. He tore the curtain of separation from top to bottom so that we who believe in on Him may be comforted by our great God of peace. He inaugurated for us a new and living way through the veil of his physical body when he died on the cross and rose again the third day. It was the heavenly man who equipped us in every good thing to do his will. And in the fullness of time, God sent the Prince of Peace as the sacrifice for the sin of mankind. He came in dishonor and shame so that at the appointed time he would be exalted as the Lord of peace and crowned as the King of peace. For he is the God of peace and the wellspring of peace. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace always in every way, was Paul's prayer and blessing for the Thessalonian believers as he prepared to draw his letter at a close. The Lord be with you all. Like Christians today, the believers at Thessalonica were living in tough and turbulent times, and the apostle knew that the church needed the author of peace to guide his people, sustain their spirits, and grant his perfect peace from above. It was the Prince of Peace himself that promised to leave his own perfect peace with his confused disciples. Peace I leave you, were the assuring words he spoke to them as the shadow of the cross loomed closer. My peace I give you, not as the world gives do I give to you, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And this same assurance is given to all God's children who were seeking to serve the Lord of peace as we live in a world at war and a world without hope. Christ gave his disciples his own precious promise of peace, but his peace is not the worn-torn peace of this world, but the inner peace, a perfect peace, a peace that is beyond our understanding. Jesus promised to give us the peace of God to guard our hearts, a peace that brings comfort and rest, refreshment and hope. May the Lord of peace himself give you peace always in every way as you yield and abide in him. May the perfect peace of God rule in our hearts in the unity of the Spirit both now and forever. To God be the glory. God bless you.